What's going on, guys? My name is Devlin, and I've got some Red Dead Redemption gameplay for you today. Before I get into anything else, though, I want to point you to this standoff that we're having. At the beginning of every online multiplayer game, well, organized game, you have a standoff where everyone starts at the same time. They've all got to blow each other to bits, and the guy who's standing last gets a little head start in the match. Well, this standoff is a little funny. There's three of us here. I know the guy on the right is AFK. He was AFK the last game, too. So I line this guy up. We shoot each other right in the face, and the AFK guy wins the standoff. He gets like an extra 50 experience just for standing there and looking pretty. So I thought that was pretty funny. That made me laugh when it happened. And yeah, that standoff death is actually the only death I end up getting in this game. Honestly, the reason for that is probably that there's not too many people in this game. I think there's only 5, and that's like at the peak. That's when most people leave. I don't want to sound like a cocky dickhead, but I think a lot of people left because of me, because I really put in work in this game. Like I said, I don't die. I think I get something like 19 kills or something like that, around there. And I think it was just kind of discouraging everybody, because I was getting the objectives too. I wasn't just running around and whoring kills. I was getting these kills while doing the objective. Speaking of the objective, let me explain this game type to you guys, if you don't play Red Dead Redemption. This is a free-for-all game type. It's called Gold Rush, and the idea is to run around and pick up these bags of gold that are littered across the map and bring them back to like a safe area, like a chest that I guess you store them in. And the first person to get 10 bags of gold wins the game. I really like the fact that they added an objective into this free-for-all setting, because a lot of free-for-all games, when it's just about getting kills, people just, stand on the rooftop and pick everybody off in the map, and that gets a little frustrating. So the fact that you've got to actually run around and get these objectives it's refreshing. It makes people move around a lot more, gets them more involved in the game, and you're not getting your head blown off from random rooftops nearly as much. So yeah, I definitely respect the fact that they add an objective to this free-for-all scenario. This whole game, I pretty much just rock the pistol. I don't think I find a repeater the whole time. And aside from the first kill I get with that shotgun, the whole thing is just mad pistoling. I was going to give you guys some tips, but to be honest, I'm not really that good at this game yet. This game is sort of sorry guys, I can't speak right now. This game is sort of an exception to the rule, because the rule thus far has been I don't win games. And I usually get good kill-death ratios in this game. Like, I've got a couple games recorded where I'm like 16-3. I've got one where I'm 17-4. So, something like that. Around that ballpark for kill-death. But I'm not winning the games. And I really only play free-for-all thus far, because I don't want to bring my team down, because I know I'm not that good. But yeah, I haven't been winning games, and even though I get a better kill-death ratio than all the people in the match, I still don't want to post that kind of gameplay, because to me, posting a game on YouTube that you don't even win, it just seems a little silly. So I'm not going to bother. One of my big problems is I don't sprint very often, and that's one of the tips I wanted to give you guys, even though it only half works for me. If you guys just want to get kills with very low deaths and get a good ratio, then this tip will probably work for you. If you want to run around and win games that are based on how many kills you have, this might not be the best thing to do. But I find that not sprinting was like my greatest ally in getting better scores in this game. When you sprint, you show up on the other player's minimap, and if you just kind of jog, like not hold anything, just move around with your thumbstick, you don't show up on the map. And I found as soon as I started doing that, it made a huge difference in the scores I was getting. You don't get picked off as much, people don't notice you as much. And I don't know, I feel like the people who play Red Dead Redemption don't use headsets like they do in like Call of Duty. Not to mention there's no Ninja Pro perk that makes you silent, so you always hear your own footsteps even if you do have a headset. To hear other people, you kind of got to just stop, look around, and listen if you really want to sort of get a good outlook on your surroundings. So yeah, that would be my first tip. And that tip would be if you're struggling to post good scores and, get... well, not humiliate yourself, basically. If you want to just not humiliate yourself and stop going like 5-17, which is honestly what I was doing when I first started playing this game. I was getting bad scores, man. I would suggest you slow yourself down, stop sprinting so much, use the cover system, and yeah, just take it down a notch and cool your jets a little bit. And that made a big improvement for me. Another tip I would give you is use the Deadeye feature. When I was complaining about this game in my last commentary, I didn't even know you could do that online. So a couple of my subscribers had pointed that out to me in my comment section, and sure enough, I started using that a little more often. That also made a big difference. You can just paint targets all up in their face and just blast them to smithereens, which is nice. I had another tip, but honestly, I kind of forgot it. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, roll. Roll is like your best friend in this game. If you don't roll, and as I said before, I was bitching in my last commentary about this game, I didn't even know you could roll at that point. So I was getting my head blown off all the time, because when you keep your head on one level, it's pretty easy to snag a headshot on you. When you're rolling around and being kind of like a maniac, it's a lot harder to score a headshot, and it can get you behind cover into safety a lot of times and save your life. So for those of you who don't know, to roll, you push the jump button while you're moving and aimed in, like left trigger for the Xbox 360, and I guess one of the left bumpers for the PS3. There's an example of Deadeye. Just paint a bunch of targets over them and blast them. One more thing I want to say quick, guys, because this commentary is almost over, is I would love for you guys to suggest some ideas for commentaries for, you know, just videos that I have nothing to talk about with. I post 2 videos every single week, and I think that's more than most people. Like, I know a lot of the big guys will do like once a week, sometimes even less than that. But being that I do 2 every single week, pretty much religiously, I run out of things to talk about, and I'm always scared I'm just going to drone on and kind of bore you guys. So if anyone wants to leave a creative suggestion for what to talk about in the comment section, I'd really appreciate it. And I'd definitely pick like the most interesting thing and talk about that in my next commentary, if you guys are up for that. Anyway, I'm out of time here. Hope you guys enjoyed this game. Probably get some more Red Dead Redemption content in the future, and I really hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and peace out.